What's the deal, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Honey. Hey, y'all. It's Monday. It's Monday, and I have decided to do the Real Housewives of Potomac. I toyed with the idea all day today, and then I came in from the torrential storms that we are having here in Georgia. I got soaking wet today. I am like frozen to the bone. But I watched the Real Housewives of Potomac, and those girls' first episode put this entire season of Real Housewives of Atlanta to shame. Okay? Super great franchise, I think Potomac is, and it's kind of what we're expecting in terms of housewives. So I'm excited about doing this review. I gave up on Shades of Blue because I had really terrible ratings for Shades of Blue, and I just feel like I need to replace it with something that is going to be just as um, successful as uh, The Walking Dead. And now that season 7 of The Walking Dead is over, I'm going to try and do Real Housewives of Potomac. So let's see how this goes, you guys. And put in the comments down below if you watch this show or not. If you like it, who's your favorite housewife on the Potomac branch of the franchise? I'd love to know. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Come on in, sit a spell. Make yourself comfortable, all right? We're all family here. Hit that subscribe button down below. Become a member of my tribe. I'd love to have you, and I promise you won't regret it. Also, give me a thumbs up. You're going to see two thumb icons. One's going this way and one's going this way. I prefer this one, okay? And also, leave me a comment down below. Look at any of my videos and you will see that I love to chat with my subscribers. That's what I'm here for. Let's do it. Um, okay, so this is Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the second season. This is episode 1. Don't let the zip code fool you. Okay, so let's just talk about what everybody's been doing, what everybody is currently working on in anticipation of next week when we will be introduced to the new and replacement housewife. Okay, so let's catch up, get up to speed on the alumnus, shall we? All right, so first we see Giselle. Giselle is obviously the Kenya Moore, the Nene Leakes. She is, you know, the resident mean girl. She's messy boots. She's a beautiful woman, though she does have times where she look a little weather beaten. And she's got some really smart, sassy comebacks. She is harsh on the girls in confessional. We see that Giselle is having a terrible beef now with Charisse, but we're going to get into that. Um, Giselle's opening line is, word on the street is, I'm the word on the street. Oh, it's so effing self centered, Giselle. It's such a Giselle thing to say. Giselle is just like Karen, except she's 10 years younger, or you know what I'm saying? Seriously, they both think very highly of themselves. Um Giselle is at odds with Charisse because Charisse made a comment about her during the season 1 reunion. And I can't remember exactly, but everyone is saying that Charisse said that Giselle was acting like a whore, not that she was a whore, and that Giselle said it herself. Um, Giselle then in turn went on to Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen and got caught up and said that Eddie, Sharice's estranged husband, is cheating on her, and she's cheating on him with the fireman. You know, straight face, the whole nine. It was a little mean spirited, to say the least. Here's my thought process on all of that. The difference is, if Sharice did call you a whore, Giselle, she did it to your face. She owned it, okay? What you did was really kind of low and underhanded, and it was bad business. I don't agree. I don't agree. If you call me a whore, I will disconnect myself from you. But what I won't do is talk about you behind your back. I will not drag out your business that you told me in confidence. I cannot stress enough how in poor taste that type of behavior is. I stand by it. I said the same thing about Candy and Phaedra, and I'm not a favorite of either one of those. And I stand by it in this instance. Giselle made herself look bad. Now, so Giselle is dating a guy who is short, and she goes on and talks about, his stature. Hopefully, it will not be proportionate, his penis not being proportionate to his stature. So yeah, she's still a classy dame. So last year, Giselle participated in the Manifest Destiny dance competition that is um, sponsored by Hill Harper. It goes to a charity that brings summer camps to the inner city. So it's a great competition. She didn't win, but this year she's judging. Well, guess who is one of the competitors? Ashley. Okay, we're going to get to Ashley. I have decided that Sharice is in this opening scene. Sharice is one of my favorite people. Now, I could not say that last year. Last year, Sharice rubbed me the wrong way. She was unhappy. She was bitter. She was nasty. She was snippy. Okay, she was working double time trying to make everyone think that she's okay and she was fine, and she was really cracking under the pressure, and she came across as a uber mean girl last year. But this year she just seems very light, very airy. Her skin looks lighter. I mean, she doesn't seem as dark and heavy. I mean, in spirit, she's always had, a fit body. She's popping new hair. I wish she would keep her hair kind of light brownish. I don't want her to go super blonde and become another Giselle Karen clone, but or reddish blonde. I want her to keep that really fresh, long, flat iron, kind of longish hair look, and keep that forehead with the swoop, girl. The foreheads are popping in Potomac. What? Ooh, Potomac got a river full of foreheads, boo. A river full of foreheads. But she's there with her daughter, and she just seems much happier. It turns out that her husband Eddie lost his job in New Jersey as coach for Rutgers University, and he has decided to stay in New Jersey. She lets us know later on in another scene that he wants a divorce. But she is waiting for him to get a job. She didn't say that, but she was like, he needs a job. I'm thinking about it, I'm going over, but he needs to get a job. So you know what that means. If she goes with the income that he has now, she probably won't get much. If she goes with the income that he has when he gets a better job, a good job, she'll be in a different tax bracket, right? Okay, smart girl. Don't be nobody's dummy. Um, so I'm gonna for this episode, Sharice is my favorite for this episode. She is the episode favorite for this week. She's definitely in a better place. Ashley, we see Ashley. Like I said, she's doing the competition. Oh, let me tell you Sharice's tagline. Sharice's tagline is, "Why cry over spilled milk when you can laugh over champagne?" You can always tell when somebody's tagline and they trying too hard. Yeah. So Ashley's tagline is, "I've played by Potomac rules, but now it's time to play by my own." Oh, you gonna still be the baby of the show, darling, until you get it all the way together and get just a little bit more in your voice and get your body out of that 14-year-old boy range. You gonna always be treated like the baby girl. You gonna always be told what to do and where to sit. That's just the way it is. You got to get a little bass in your voice, boo. Get a little experience on your breath. Okay, so like I said, she's doing this competition. She's super excited about it. Her restaurant isn't doing great, you guys. I didn't know that they were going to be selling like actual Australian cuisine. And I think their restaurant is in Maryland. And yeah, it's not doing well. Apparently, people in Maryland don't want emu, kangaroo, and that type of thing. So she is working as hard as she can to try to revamp the menu, make it a little bit more Americanized with a touch of Australian flair as opposed to full on Australian cuisine. And her husband, I don't know, he's not happy. First of all, he's a very successful real estate guy, but he is pouring a lot of money into this restaurant and he is covering all of the overhead while it's not doing well. So naturally, he feels stressed, and you can tell a little bit in his conversation that he is just a hair negative, a little bit judgy, a little bit, you know, dad. He's a little bit like dad, you know, dad the accountant. Okay, and she's kind of has had it. She still wants a baby. He still doesn't. And they agreed last year until they break even that they weren't going to try to have kids. And she has not broken even yet. So he is just like, Um, she does really, really well in the dance competition. She wins the dance competition, so that's pretty great. And, you know, I don't know. Ashley's just trying to sort of find her way, find out who she is, what it is she wants to do. She wants this restaurant to be really, really successful, but I'm starting to think that this is not something that is for Ashley. But we'll see. Robin. Robin. Robin's tagline is, "Don't let the green eyes fool you. I'm as real as they come." I feel like Robin's tagline is just as plain and unspecial as her life. Like has been for a couple of 2-3 years now in this sort of downward tailspin. And honestly, I don't think it has anything to do with money necessarily. I think it has everything to do with the fact that she is still trying to do something with this relationship she has with Juan. Her and Juan have been divorced for 4 years, but they are still living together. Now, this was their same storyline last season, except they lived in their regular, big, beautiful home. Now they have downsized to a townhome, which Giselle talked about, you know, with a little slight, you know, biting bit of shade. Giselle's not my kind of girl. She is not. You know, like the kind of girl I am, I'm ride or die. Like I will pump you up and lift you up to you and to other people. It's cute. It's nice. It's cozy. It's less to clean, girl. It's look at these countertops. This is beautiful. This cabinetry is like that's I'm that girl. Like I don't, you know, I support you. I can be shady. Now I can be definitely shady, but it's usually all in good fun, or unless you make me really, really mad and I don't know you like that no way, I can get you all the way together. But this stuff that Giselle do is just mean girl. Anyway, so um she and Juan are living in this townhome. He's got a good job right around the way. She's 45 minutes from the girl. She's not even in Potomac anymore. She's in Maryland. And she's having issues with her boys kind of talking to her out the side of their mouth. But then you listen to Juan, and Juan kind of talks out the side of his neck too. So they just mimicking their daddy. Everybody gets smart with mommy. But I go through that mug with a Swiffer. and I get that Swiffer and be getting everybody together. You know, that's a gentle, gentle, gentle tool of discipline is a Swiffer. You say what? Say it again. Say it again. I will gather them little ninjas. I promise you, what you not finna do is talk to mommy like any old thing. I will get them two lips and get them together. Get it together. Get your conversation together. All right? No, no, man, Robin. Do not let your boys grow up talking to you any old kind of way, because they gonna talk to other women any old kind of way, and that's not good. That's not good. Ooh, girl. No, ma'am. So Giselle comes over. She's got a ton of comments about the condo in the confessional. She just point blank period, after talking to Juan about it, which Juan told her to stay out of it, mind her own business, which she didn't listen. Because she caught between Sharice and Giselle with this whole beef thing. And she tells Giselle that she was wrong, that she went too far with the things that she said and the things that she has been saying. And Giselle was like, everybody knows she cheated on Eddie, but you already know the situation with her and Eddie. You already know that the girl was put between a rock and a hard place, and maybe she did step out, but he been living with somebody up there in New Jersey. Come on, stay out of that, Giselle. That's a low blow, bitch. I don't like that. Not cool. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so Karen. Oh, Karen is looking for a house, her and her husband. And as much as he tries to gingerly tell her that she is, she is being a bit much, she doesn't listen. And what do you expect from someone whose tagline is, Potomac has me on a pedestal and the view is spectacular? First of all, Karen is so stern looking. She is so stern looking. She looks like she will grab you in the fatty part of your arm and twist it. She just has a real stern, I boil children and bake them in pies type look. Like, I don't know. Sometimes she seems a lot softer in the face. I don't know if that's editing. But then sometimes in those confessionals, I mean, this whole area here is like a giant tan chalkboard. It's like a cork board. I just want to write on her forehead, you're too much. Team too much. So she's walking around looking for a home, and every chance she can get to mention the size of her current home. Money is no option. You call this a bedroom? Like, I mean, she's just so very, very insecure. It is. I can't even call it bougie. She has this overwhelming need to gain approval in the eyes of others, where as it pertains to her income. And I don't know, it's weird. And she's calling her husband Mr. Black Bill Gates. Girl, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. So that in a nutshell are the ladies of Potomac. We see this episode where Sharice tries to have a civil conversation with Giselle at the competition event, and Giselle is being completely unreasonable. And she keeps saying, you call me a whore, you shot the fire, you shots were fired by you first, and all of this, that, and the third. I can just imagine when Giselle was married to Jamal Bryant, she probably was a bitch of a first lady. I bet you them ladies couldn't stand her mother sucker behind. Okay, I guarantee you, Giselle is a piece of work. I do think it was the wrong time to talk about the situation. I think it would have been much better to invite Giselle over, or to go to dinner. Maybe not to dinner because they don't have good, time at dinner. But I think it would have been better for Sharice to talk to her, in a much different setting. But this is what it is. This is going to be the storyline. It's going to be the beef between them. We see a new housewife on next week. I'm excited about meeting her. And typical Giselle, she's going to be a hater from the gate. Okay, from the curb. All right, so that's it for the Housewives of Potomac, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know, are you watching? Who do you like? Who was the fan favorite for this episode for you? I will tell you now my hopes and dreams for everyone. I want Giselle. I want to see a softer, kinder side of Giselle this season. For Sharice, I would love for Sharice to tie these loose ends up and find her happy place. Can't all be done in this one season, but I would love that for her. Ashley, I'm willing to hang in there with Ashley. Just keep watching her plug away and eke out her own journey and destiny. Robin. I want so much more for Robin. I think once she lets go of that dead weight that is Juan and separates herself, I think she's going to find that she's a lot happier and a lot more successful, and that she can do it by herself. Okay? Karen. Ooh, I cannot wait to see what you crying about in this season, Miss Karen. Who has taken your mask, baby, and shown us the real Karen? I cannot wait. Okay, you guys, until next time. Please remember to like, to comment, and subscribe. Also, share my video if you like. Until next time, you guys, I'll holla.